So why is this simple melody so amazing and unique? Why is it so beautiful? How can such a short opening become one of the most recognizable pieces ever written? Now let's just picture this for a sec. You just wrote the most famous classical piano piece in the world, but it only got published 40 years after you are dead. Yes guys, because For Elise was composed by Beethoven in 1810, but it was only discovered and then published 40 years after his death. Also guys, we don't really know if the piece was written for a lovely lady called Elise or Therese. In fact, there are a lot of different theories behind the name of this beautiful piece. Now in this video we're going to take a look at the opening section of this lovely classical piece. Of course guys, there are already countless guitar lessons and countless tabs of For Elise, and so for this video I thought it would be nice to analyze the chords and the melody, maybe make it simple as well to play, and most importantly, figure out why is this melody so beautiful to play. Now the song is in A minor, even though the arrangement I'm playing in this video is going to be in the key of E minor. But I'm also going to link a few videos in the description down below if you want to listen and learn how to play the song in A minor. Now let's start with the melody. The opening phrase of For Elise is a melody played with 6 notes. Of course, this phrase is characterized by the chromatic notes played at the beginning of the phrase. Now, achromatism occurs when we play 2 notes half step apart, which on the guitar is measured by the distance of 1 fret. In this case we are playing the note B and the note A sharp, and then we move to the F sharp on fret number 2, the fret number 5 and the fret number 3, and we finish with the E string open. So even just the first few notes sound beautiful. The opening phrase of For Elise sounds like a beautiful and romantic statement. However, the chromatic notes add a lot of tension and uncertainty to the phrase, as well as a little bit of sadness. Of course guys, the chords emphasize the sadness and tension of the melody. The chords are E minor, B7 and E minor. And then we'll repeat the same 2 chords again. Now the awesome thing is that these chords are beautifully, arpeggiated while we play the melody. So as you can see, I'm playing the first notes of the melody, and then I will play the low E string and the E string open, and then I'm just arpeggiating the E minor chord starting from the 5th string, then the B7 chord. I'm playing 2 notes simultaneously, and then I arpeggiate the chord, and then back to the E minor, same melody. And then we play the end of the section number 1 with just 2 notes, the G and the F sharp, and we end with the E minor. Now the second section of the opening is slightly different. We are now in a major key. The chord progression and the melody is just beautiful and lovely. The chords are G major, D major, E minor, and then back to the B7 chord, which is going to lead the melody back to the E minor key. So the whole melody is almost played on just one string in this case. We are playing the F sharp, G and A, and then the fret number 7 with the note B, then the D on the G string fret number 7, and then the melody is back on the E string fret number 8, 7 and 5. Then we have the G string fret number 5 with the note C, and back to the E string fret number 7, 5, 3, and then again the G string fret number 4, and the last few notes 5, 3, and 2. Such a beautiful thing to play. And then we have this lovely transition. We're playing the B again on the G string fret 4, the B string open, so, and then the B on the fret 7, the B string open, and the B on the fret 7 again, twice, and then we start again with D melody. This time the chromatic phrase is even longer. Of course, we can add way more color to the melody by adding the chords. And so we're gonna play it like this. Now the chord progression is lovely. We're playing G major, D major, E minor, and B7. So we're playing the G major with this beautiful shape. Just the note G on fret 5, the note D on fret 7, and the note B on the fret number 7, the E string. And we're going to arpeggiate the chord like this with thumb and ring, then the G string, B string open, and back to the G string, then the melody, and then the D major chord. We are playing two strings, the D string and the E string, then the G string fret 2 and the B string fret number 3, and then on the G string we play fret 5, 7, and 5. The E minor chord is lovely. Just an E minor triad on 4, 5, and 3. And then the melody. And we finish with the B7. We're playing just two notes, the B and the F sharp. And then we go back to the melody. The colors and the emotion found in the short opening of For Elise are what makes this song, this classical piece, so beautiful. The first section is filled with sadness, tension, and uncertainty. It is followed by a much more bright and cheerful music that gives hope and happiness to these invisible characters that this music holds. Of course, we can only enjoy and appreciate one of the most beautiful classical pieces ever written, and we, have to thank Beethoven for gifting us with such a lovely piece of music. Of course, guys, the music is open to different interpretations, and I think we will never know the true story behind For Elise. Now, make sure that you learn how to play this lovely piece. Even just the simple melody with the simple chords is just such a lovely thing to play. And then you can interpret the music as you feel. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Let me know if you like it, and I'll talk to you soon.